hold you close to me, feel the warmth that flows from you. Then you say it's a tyranny, just sincerity holds them too. But I know if you loved me, just because you found it right, what would you say the next day? If you join me as you are, that means I can't keep control over you if you go far. Don't wanna do just what I told. If there's nothing good that I do, and I'm kind, I'll be alone. But here you are in my cage, and if I'm strong, I'm gonna hold you as long as I can. Habit comes someday, it will chain you close to me, sure that you'll forget the way it was not formed easily. Call me an engineer of souls, but it really gives me hope. I ain't gonna be there alone. What would your freedom give you? Choosing from someone's who knows who knows what they would give you. My golden cage ain't the worst one. If I were one of them, you wouldn't look at me. So take me for what I am, my goddamn tyranny. If there's a genius of a cop who knows all the outlaw's tricks, gonna have his morals dropped, and know then I'm an outlaw. I do much good for you, but if you know me short and long, what to do if we're through? Us to the altar, last thing we wanted to do. We looked at each other, thought it's a hard thing to go through. She's a daughter of a big one, mine's a big one too. They had their grand income in pairs, thought it's a good thing to merge them two. They say you love each other, a nation you were born to complete. Why should you look further? Life does know what you need. Well, then she turned out to be no log in bed. I got to discover that marriage could be more than something sad. While they were doing business, we went to do a run, far from the grand income empires, to where life should be like it should be done. Yeah, we do love each other far beyond what they knew. We have a chance to build up something that's never through. That's not without its merits. They once were young as well, once ran away from the old world, though now they find it hard to tell. It will involve many people, sold well its found niche, and what was in survival turned out to be a sine qua non prestige. We only love each other, we see why they grow confused. Somehow we did live further and had their ideals misused. So when they grant I say, you cannot isolate what by no means thought be. Don't you be afraid. Strange how someone sees me further than I've tried to do. Opened my door, flipped out, and told me I want you. What I used to think of mine did become a part of me. Now I'll have to find the way my loved one did see. It's true, she chose me, new horizons opened up, but the parts of me lonesome she thinks ought to be dropped. another one's born. All that within one's soul. New events approach me, feels like out of control. She once was the same, but rejected herself old. She only looks at her future, that's the way she told. It's true, she chose me, new horizons open up. But the parts of me lonesome, she thinks ought to be dropped. Don't tell me she'll never be the one that I would blame. It's just one thing that's obvious, I'll never be the same. Possessed by this makeup you find on the TV, pressed within 3 minutes, things easy to see. She's what you've been carving so far in your mind. However, she's made sure you'll never find what's beyond the makeup that's got a hold on you. You've been delighted, unable to see it through. See her twirling, but failed to see the crossfades. Wondered what was she doing between the parades. She could take off her swimsuit, could oddly dive and laugh, or yell at her hairdresser. You'd see just enough. Never beyond the makeup that's got a hold on you. You've been delighted, unable to see it through. still so beyond this. How would you deal with that? Would you feel harmed or human, or killed by where it's at? Would you sail to Bahamas to sneak in where she dwells, and still have enough courage to try to take what sells? Well, in this makeup that's opened up to you, you have been tempted to see through. Take her to restaurants, she'll become pregnant, she'll be in a bad mood, she'll get older. Saying I was cold, I did nothing good for her, gave her only luxury, while she needed a little more. What can I say against? I may be cold for real, but I see one as a wholesome. I know how it is to feel. Someone high on love could be mad, whatever's there. Let emotions carry him. If it's wise, he doesn't care. So I buried instincts deep, brought up luxury so cold, but it's better than her past, so she can't complain at all. If it's only an instinct, I'm only glad. quarrels fight. Glad I'm standing for a church, being nobles, being cold. Still it's better than a torch burning in a hot man's hand and heart. Lord, what could he further do? No intentions should I have of being like him, but I'm true. If it's only an instinct, I'm only glad. Found someone whose love was worthy, but her faith was over the top. She lived high to shock believers, no side would back down and stop. It was even sadder to know that the living ways she chose dominated over her nature, harmed her like an overdose. She was real kind to me. We did talk about her ways. She said, what's wrong about them? Are they worse than an old faith? I feel if I don't give them shut up, they think I'll confess their win. I said I don't care what they think, keep them far and live like you mean. It took long to make her believe me. She said she was real surprised by the logics that I built up, by the way I opened her eyes. She said nobody before me was persuasive in his thoughts. Maybe it's hard not to love the one who thinking ways are odds. Then one night she shot a question, is that what your real belief? I asked her what, she replied, let's not make each other's grieve. I'm afraid that you've amazed me, just to drag me under your spell. I said you're too strong to be conquered. Am I true? Just time will tell. just time will tell. We might do quite well. Well, I used to love Jackie when he rolled among them in a row, and he rose up now and then. It was only a moment though. But then another day came, and Jackie had it done. Day after day, racing ahead up to the number one. Thousands of people converted, telling him he was fab. I kept my hole shut, but within a sorrow I did rap. He just followed his talent, and it was me to blame, 'cause it was me who spotted an ever-repeating name. Love once took me that way. I took it as a triumph of technical complexity, and then it got a hold on me. It was okay to share it with others, but they talked of what's real. Who takes more gold than mankind? Well, that's just another deal. It was hard to me, thinking what to do on this way. It might be silly, but I found it on the edge of the day. Rock and roll told me, listen, and don't mind but whom it's led, 'cause it's your and your music, you're together in your head. It's true, thousands of people too, eager to tell me whose music make history. But I do not mind, now I'm over mankind. Just like I know it's true, mankind's over me too. Easy, people, there's a chosen one. Nature is behind him, and think when he's gone, other ones emerging. Some of them will be first. You'll find yourself thinking he was not the worst. Glorify your name. You can't imagine the dimension of my flame. You're like a nation that an outcast needs to join, but I could be fatal. My fire could sparkle and the rest would see the light. Come to envy me and disturb your quiet night. You'd make me better, but my love would make you worse, so I'll never move in. Southern Cross starlight really stole my heart away. Why should I bother throw a shadow on your day? It's true I suffer, jammed in my little brain cell. Better to watch from my homegrown private hell. To seek new universes for one's day. I'll watch them happy, people find them anyway. It's kind of easier when I know that you stand there, so I'll keep on watching.